Hi, 6th and 7th grade. I hope you guys are doing great. I miss you so much. Miss starting my day with you guys. I just wanted to talk to you about what we'll be doing this week and a couple other things. So this week we're going to be working on some writing skills. I know you guys are thrilled. You're going to start out with imagining a scenario. I'm going to read it to you right now, but you're going to have this also in front of you, and then we're going to do some different things with it, okay? So what you're going to do is imagine that you are in the middle of the school cafeteria and suddenly a food fight breaks out. You turn your head just in time to be hit with soggy, lumpy mashed potatoes. Without thinking, you grab your runny red Jell-O and wing it at somebody. Just as it leaves your hand, you hear the cafeteria monitor yelling, and the principal's voice comes over the loudspeaker. Suddenly, there is silence, and everybody is ordered back to class. 15 minutes later, you are called out of class and ordered to go to the office to see the principal. All right, that's our scenario. Now we're going to have some different writing prompts that we're going to write about based on that scenario. What you're going to think about is, what is your author's purpose? Are you entertaining? Are you persuading? Are you informing? What's your purpose in writing? You're also going to think about your mood and your tone. Remember, mood is how you want your reader to feel when they read what you write, and tone is how you feel when you read and you write. Alrighty, so, or how you feel about your subject matter as the author. Alrighty, so your first mini writing assignment based on that scenario of the food fight in the cafeteria is this. When you arrive in the office, this principal hands you a blank sheet of paper and tells you to write a description of the cafeteria incident and your role in it. Write your response to this real-life writing prompt. What would you do? What would you write? What would your motivation be? Would you just want to inform him about what happened? Or is there an element of you that would want to persuade him that you weren't really involved in it, or you didn't really mean to throw the Jell-O, or that you got hit first? So think about, what is your purpose in writing to the principal? And then also, what's your tone? And what mood do you want the principal to be in when he reads it? So you're going to think about all those things when you write. Your second mini writing prompt is to imagine your best friend was absent from school that day, the day of the food fight, and you are anxious to describe the events, all the scene of what happened in the cafeteria. Write a description of the cafeteria incident and your role in it as you would want your friend to know it. What's your purpose in writing to your friend? Might you want to entertain more than persuade? Or are you just informing your friend about what happened? And how would you change your description of the incident because your purpose changed? Would you want to make your friend laugh, or make them feel badly for you, or make them afraid, or make them wish they hadn't missed it? So what's your motivating factor? And how do you feel about your subject matter in this paragraph? And how do you want your reader to feel when they read it? So your tone, and how do you want your reader to feel? Remember, that's the mood. Alrighty, your next one is to write a response to this one. You've been waiting to talk to the principal and the dismissal bell rings. The principal's secretary comes out and tells you to go ahead home. The principal will see you in the morning. So while you're walking to your bus, you're thinking, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I bet it would be better if I told my parents about it tonight. So you're going to write a description of what happened during the food fight and your role in it as you would want to tell it to your parents. Again, you're thinking about, what is your purpose in writing, and what's your tone? How are you feeling about it? And what's the mood? How you want your parents to feel about it. Okay, so that's that one. The final one is, you're going to write a letter to the cafeteria workers and the custodians to apologize for participating in making a mess in the cafeteria. What's your purpose in writing that? And what's the tone you have? And what's the mood that you want your recipients to feel? All right, so your final thing, I'm going to see if I can show this to you on my phone. Your final thing is, well, you can't really see it because it's backwards on my phone. Anyway, is to fill out that little chart. You can create that chart on your paper. You can write it out in paragraph form, but basically what I want you to do is describe the recipient, what was your purpose, what was the mood, and what was the tone for each of those prompts, okay? Your very last thing is a very small independent reading thing, because I want you to read every single day. I know what a distraction these phones are. They are a distraction for me too. I waste so much time on this dumb thing when I could be reading good books and making my brain better. Reading is good. It's the best thing you can do for yourself, for school, and for life. Being a reader is an awesome thing to be. So work on reading, and your little last thing to do is to write 5 to 6 sentences about your favorite character or event that happened in the book you're reading. Be sure to include the name of the book and the author in that. Alrighty, so if you have any questions, you can email me anytime. I have a Google Meet or a Zoom meeting on Thursday. I'm going to send you guys an invitation to that. I think it's between 11 and 12. I need to double check, but I think that's the time. And office hours for me are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 3. Email me. I will get right back to you. We'll try and fix it during via email. If we can't, we will figure out a way to communicate either on Zoom or the phone, so I can help you out with whatever you need help. Okay, please don't hesitate to call me. To contact me if you need to be encouraged, if you need clarification, if you don't understand something, if you just want help, whatever it is. Please just let me know. Okay. Also, in Google Classroom, all the materials will be there that you need. Just be aware that some of you are pushing turned in when you haven't actually turned anything in. It's a little bit disappointing to see turned in, and then I click on your work and there's nothing there. And I think it's confusing your parents as well. So let's make sure that when we push turn in, we're actually turning something in, okay? That's why there are some zeros in Praxis. So most of the grades are in. If by chance you see a 0 and you're like, hey, I did that, then just email me, send it to me, and I will accept it. A lot of grace right now, because I'm sure we have some technical difficulties. So no worries. Just get stuff to me when you can, as soon as possible, though. And again, I'm here for you if you need me. Miss you tons, praying for you. Trust in God's got a great plan in all of this. All right, love you guys. Bye.